Good early evening, everyone. T-Speak at 222 XRP Future Millionaire with the side bet on XLM and Future Digibyte OG. So, guys, I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in. So, guys, as you see on Doge, it had a small little pump. It's just if you get caught in this and you're not in it before pump, I considered Doge when I was riding down that trend line, but I had a spot right there at 16 cents where that yellow was, that I was going to get tempted if it got down there, but it never did reach quite down there. And it popped up out of the zone. But now look, we have the classic signs of a pullback already, that we're already reversing the top. Those are some heavy pullbacks within both of those. So we're going to see what happens in the next, couple candles. But as you can see, it already pulled back pretty significantly. When some people asked me, I said it looked like it was already rounding a top, and that's when it was up here. So I would not encourage you to buy this right now because it looks like it might just do something like that and then go down even farther. Some of these need a structure to get down to where they're going, and that could be what Doge was doing, but that was a nice 15.5% burst it took. So I've been looking at all of these, but nothing has. Bitcoin got over the trend line, but it looks like it's trying to work itself right back into the trend line. So it makes it interesting. But it's definitely on the top side of the trend, and could we be starting a trend reversal? Well, we're going to need some more data for that. But in the 5-minute, it certainly looks like it. But the bottom line is, when you go back into the 4-hour, you barely jumped over it, and now you're trying to trend back down. So we're going to see what happens on these next couple candles, but this could be what instigates the drop further. But as you can see, XRP barely moved. It tried, but then it's showing signs of reversing the top on all of these. All the candle wicks are pulling way down, which means even though they went up, there's a lot of selling pressure to the downside on every single one of them. And you can see it clear as day with XLM. So this looks like a right shoulder forming. And if this is true, if Doge did that just to come back down even further, that means Doge would be coming down, to the 14 cent area where we have that drawn out in that channel. And then I have a target, I have it drawn out at 12 cents. So I didn't think it could get down there on this run, but who knows now. With that short burst right there, that could have created a structure for it to come down another 25% farther than I thought. If in fact that's all it was doing, was building some kind of structure to plow through that support level. Which it's kind of looking like that might be all Doge is doing. So if you get caught in the shitstorm now, I mean, you could already be down 6% and it's barely moved. So basically what that would look like in the 4-hour. And for anybody who says they don't know which time frame I'm in, look at the top. The top shows clearly 4-hour. Top right. So, I mean, you could be looking at a very quick, come down if this is what it's doing. Or it'll come down to here, stable off, and then boost to the next level. But we got to see. There's a couple things Doge can do, but it looks like a very big pullback already that's already happened. It hit just over 20.5 cents. But then it immediately started pulling back when it got close to 21 cents. So we're going to see. I'd advise if you're on the sidelines with that, pay attention. If you're in a position there, well, it's 11.83%. You might get a temporary bounce back up, but we don't know what's going to happen. These patterns were descending. Doge popped outside the box for a brief second, so we're going to see. And now I can actually, since I've been covering Doge, we can do a quick pattern update on the fly. Well, not even a pattern update, but we can update the support resistance. So we're in the 4-hour here. You can see we've been trading within a channel. So now you go back farther. And if this was me, I'd be starting somewhere like that. Because now you've got more data. You got more data to flow through, so that would be your channels. So technically, I mean, if you draw out a channel like that, it's still trading well within it. So that could be something to watch. That could play a huge role right now, because then you would be doing this, coming to the upper of the channel. Then you'd have to work your way back down, then you can bounce back up and work your way through. So we're going to see if this continues to play through this channel. Bitcoin is just basically dicking around. It's at the top of the channel right now, but like I said, it hasn't done anything to verify that it wants to make a move up. it's just riding the upper part of the channel like I showed earlier it could do. I believe I had something like this, where it was just riding the upper part of this channel, but it would work its way down as it was riding it. So we're going to see what happens. It's possible that this comes outside the box and does something like that and then works its way back down as we go. So like I said, it's an interesting day to watch the charts, because it literally, if we could get some volume pumping in, look what Doge did. Doge, you know, that's what I would be looking for, a significant spike like that. You know, Doge had 17 million. And then 18 and 14 after having 500,000. So you guys asked me what it takes to have a big boost. That's what it takes. Now, are the rest of them going to follow suit? I'm not seeing any evidence they're going to, but they certainly could pop up. And none of these, when they tried to, look how far back DGB pulled back. So technically they all tried to do that at the same time, but then they immediately pulled back. You can see it in all of them right around the same time frame. XRP got almost up to 60 cents, and then it's starting to reverse back. So we just got to watch. We got to get more details. XLM came outside the trading box right now. That's what I'm saying. We got to watch. These could be something starting, or it could be something that's going to incite these to fall right through the rest. So T-Speaker 222, XRP, Future Millionaire with the side bet on XLM and Future Digibet OG. I'll be back shortly when appropriate, but just watch this. That was a quick Doge, XRP, Bitcoin update. You know, with a few others sprinkled in. So stay true, stay blessed.